Hi friends, hope you are doing great. So today, before starting this video, suppose if you are not able to understand the least common ancestor problem or minimum spanning tree problem or similar kind of problem, then this video is for you. It is a very good place to understand the quick union algorithm. So what problem does it try to solve the quick union algorithm? So what it does is, suppose you have a node and a B node, and you want to check that if A is connected to B or not. So it solves a dynamic connectivity problem. The way it does is in O of n algorithm to to check if it is connected or not. But before checking if it is connected or not, we have to also have a functionality where we'll say that, like, okay, give us two element and we'll connect them. So that function is known as the union function. So before starting, these are some API implementation APIs. So first we'll have an simple array of numbers, then we'll find root of each element, we'll say it is connected or not, and then the union, the function which helps you to join the two array. So let's look into the example. Suppose you have these three persons 0 1 2 3, and they are connected on 0 1 2 3 different lines. So suppose 0 wants to connect to 1. So what it does is, so the first person got connected to this thing. Suppose 2 wants to connect to 3. So what it will happen, now 3 connection number will be same as 2. Okay, so you see there are, like, this tree is getting built where 0 is connected to 1, the 2 is connected to 3. Suppose 1 wants to connect to 3. Now what will happen, 1 will get connected to 3 by writing their reference like this. Now 2 comma 3. Okay, so this is an example, and suppose now we have to find, now we have given a task of finding whether 0 comma 3 are connected or not. So what we'll do is, we'll check if this is the root, what is the root of 0. So you'll see if both elements are same, that means this is the root. Okay, now we have a root function written. We'll write our logic in such a way that this function will determine what is the root. Now this 3 will take, 3 is pointing to 2, 2 is pointing to 1, 1 is pointing to 0, and 0 is pointing to 0 itself. So that means this is also root. So we'll say that 0 is equal to 0. So therefore these all are connected. So this is a basic example how it will happen. Now we'll be writing the code in TypeScript. So as we see, quick union will have a ID name where it will be a simple number array. Then we'll add a constructor of size, we'll be passing a size. Then we'll initialize the array to the size, whichever the size has passed first. Then we initialize each connection. So in first, what we'll do is we'll give everyone the same connection. So this dot id of I will now be equal to I itself. The array is initialized the same way we have done here. We have initialized earlier the way we have initialized. Now we'll be writing the APIs. So first we'll be writing the root. So root, it will take some index which will be of number. This is, we'll be writing a while loop where we'll check, okay, is index, if index is not equal to arrays on which location it is connected. If that is the not case, then update the index and return the index. Now what we are doing is, so suppose from the given example, suppose if you had passed passed 0, now 0 is equal to 0 in this case. One second, I'll write it down again. 0 1 2 3. So suppose if you have passed 0 to the root, now it will check if both are equal, then obviously it is the root, so it will not do any further. But suppose if we had passed 1, it will check, okay, 1 is not equal to its value, so it will update the index of I. In the next iteration, now I is equal to the value of the number index, so it will return 0 because both are same. Okay, now we'll check is connected. In is connected, what will be passing? P number, Q number will tell return this dot id of P, will check what is the root of them, of P is equal to this dot root of Q. If it is equal, then will return true. If it is not, then will return false. Now this is id, and the main function are union function, like how will be connecting these two values. So this is a very easy function. If you had studied earlier the quick find algorithm, where the union function was taking more time, it was O of n square. Now this will happen in just O of n. Const will do r p root is equal to the root of p, and same way we'll say q here q. Now we'll say this dot id of p root is equal to q. That's it. So if you summarize, we just updated the index of the particular location. Now suppose I had already written some test case earlier. So suppose before the union, if I try to connect 0, 5, it should be false. Why? Because we haven't connected any person. But then we'll joining 0, 5, and you will see it will get connected. As it is a TypeScript file, we'll compile it into Node, and then we'll run this. Sorry, I didn't save them. See, so we'll take our example to be more precise. We were connecting 0 to 1, then 2 to 3, 0 to 1, then 2 to 3, then we had connected 1 to 2. Now we'll see if 0, 3 are connected or not. We'll compile the file. Yes, you can see they are connected. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a good day.